Hello, and welcome to Wrenn and Friends, Psychic Talk Radio, the program for you. You'll notice tonight I'm broadcasting from a different room in my house. This is essentially my game room. If you're a gamer, you'll notice up there. Actually, I have collectible toys from different games that I play, such as the Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 programs. So if you've got kids, they would know what you're talking about. Well, anyway, this is not a show about games. Actually, it's a show about a game of life. And it's a show for you. So you can get readings from myself and the other fantastic psychics on the Ask One Radio Network. First of all, I'd like to give a shout out quickly to my mother listening in New Jersey. And of course, to the production team at Ask One Radio, Kara, Connie, and Dave. Also, I want to send my well wishes and to be safe for everybody who's in the path of the buzzsaw hurricane, Michael, who's coming through Florida and up through Georgia and through the Carolinas. Please be safe. I've got a friend of mine down there near Folkestone, and he said that there was a tornado cloud that went by his house, and he's next to the train tracks. I told him, look, you keep your eyes on the TV, not the train tracks, because people have said tornadoes sound like freight trains. And with him being that close to the railroad, I want everyone down there to be safe. So a shout out to Tom in Hilliard, Florida, outside Folkestone, Georgia, for everyone who's down there. Please be safe. Well, like I said, this is a radio program for you. I'm broadcasting live here in near Charlotte, North Carolina, just outside of Charlotte. I'm actually in a town called Kannapolis. And if you're in the area, I will be at a special event Saturday in the Rankin Mercer House in Gastonia. That's in North Carolina, October 13th. It's called Cocktails and Connections. And of course, the alcohol will be served after the event. Because the last thing you want is a drunk person at the messages gallery thinking that every message is for them. So we will make sure that alcohol beverages are served afterwards, of course, with the Southern pound cake and all the other Southern treats you can possibly imagine. So if you're interested in attending that event, just go to my website, www.marybethwrenn, that's WRENN.com, just like what you see down there in the characters below my face. So let's see. I see that we have somebody that came in from Washington, D.C. or Washington. I didn't quite catch that. Dawn, is that Dawn from Washington, D.C. or Washington State?
No, it's Dawn from Washington, D.C.
Well, hello and welcome to Wrenn and Friends. How can I help you this evening?
Yes, hi, thank you. I just wanted to know what you see for me in terms of my career.
Okay.
And any changes coming up.
Okay. Well, the first thing I'd like to do is focus in on your energy field, and I see the energy field through color. And so what I mean by that is each person puts off an energetic fingerprint or projection, if you will. And what I'm noticing here with your aura field is a grayish looking color, which is telling me that you haven't been very happy in the job that you're currently in. And I feel like you're seeking to find yet another job or calling, not sure which. I want you to be careful of depressed people around you. I hope that doesn't mean you're a psychologist and you're taking your patient's problems home with you. But I am sensing, your aura field is telling me that you've got to inoculate yourself against naysayers. So like, for example, Dawn, let's say you wanted to run your own business or that you wanted to be in the psychic field. I'm just saying. But then all your friends, all your families, just because they don't have the guts to be in the psychic field, doesn't mean you can't be in the psychic field. So what I'm saying to you is inoculate yourself against negative minis, naysayers. I am feeling that there are changes ahead, and I see this number 3, like I'm supposed to tell you 3 months out. So it's probably going to be the beginning part of January where I'm seeing the new change. Now, have you ever contemplated working alongside the healing fields, the medical fields, being a nurse, physician assist, or something to do with nursing?
No, definitely not my field.
Okay.
Or interest.
Okay. I feel like there's something about taking care of your mom, taking care of a medical issue, but I think it's a job. That's why I said might be taking care of an older person. But for some reason, I see this healing energy.
I'm in the legal field, so that's definitely not my area.
If you're in the legal field, would your specialty be anything that has to do with patient advocate rights? I know you're saying that you're in the legal field, but not that way. And for some reason, whether it's senior citizens abuse, God forbid, but yeah, I keep getting the impression of maybe it has to do with a case with housing of some kind connected to eminent domain. I'm not sure exactly why, but for some reason I feel like you're sticking up for the underdog. But from what I can see, still telling me that's coming up around January, and I feel like that's a change. Now, I know it sounds crazy that I have to ask you this, but I keep getting the impression you're taking care of an older woman. Don't know if this is your mom or if it's maybe your mother-in-law, but for some reason that's coming through for me. Now, Dawn, I'm going to take a little bit of time with you. And normally, if I've got time, I'll use tarot cards. That's why I'm kind of looking away from the screen or not looking at the screen right now.
Okay.
And I want to use the cards to see if I can get a clarification. And the first card comes up as the Tower card. For all you people out there that like to read tarot, that's the tarot, the Tower card. And that's telling me that you work extremely well under crises, pressure. When you want the job done, you give it to Dawn. So I keep getting this impression of, I still feel like I'm supposed to say medical. Can I ask you, what type of law do you focus on?
I'm doing a lot right now with compliance, dealing with disaster work.
Okay.
Does that, like hurricanes?
Oh, brother. Ooh. You must be having your work cut out for you between Hurricane Florence and Hurricane Michael. Good God. Okay. I'm still feeling like it has to do with houses and older people, real estate, medical, and it looks like it's in January. So it may be even insurance as well. But what I'm seeing here is there is a change to a company that's larger than a corporation, if you will. And I actually feel like it's more money than what you're doing right now. But with the disaster card, let's put it this way. For you, it's job security, especially if it's a hurricane, unfortunately. If you said, well, how's my future? And you live down in Florida, I'd be going, I hope you have insurance. Okay. Right. But it's not the case in this case. But when I look at, this is what I keep seeing in your auric field. And that's where I feel like there's a change for you financially, more money in the January time period. I do hope that makes sense to you. That's what I get.
Okay.
Dawn, thanks for calling the show. You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. I'm Mary Beth, psychic medium Mary Beth, I should say. I just came out of a cooking class. And no, I didn't burn down Kannapolis, but we just had a great class on different healthy sides. So we had a kale salad and couscous, and I should be paying attention, right? Fennel salad. So it was delicious. And with that, I'm going to go into our next caller, and she is from New Zealand, and I believe it was Daphne. And Daphne, welcome to Wrenn and Friends Psychic Talk Radio. Hello there.
Hello, how are you?
I'm absolutely fabulous. And how are you today?
I'm great, thank you. Excited.
What? Oh, I love it. I can feel your energy too. And it seems really bright, like yellow flowers. And I feel like I'm supposed to say daisies. And I feel like I'm looking at horticulture and gardens. You wouldn't be outside, would you?
What?
Are you outside? I keep saying flowers.
No, I'm looking out the window. And it's a beautiful day here.
It is. You must be looking at daisies, yellow flower center, white petals. It's just delightful.
I'm looking at some lilies.
They're beautiful. I wish I could stay quiet for about 15 minutes and just see through your aura, which I really am, but what can I do for you?
I'd just like a general reading, please. I've had health issues and I'm out of work at the moment, so I'm just hoping to get back to work, find a new job.
Okay, Daphne, hold on. Whoops. I guess I'm not supposed to use the tarot cards. I just used my one hand and all of them flew out of my hands. Nope, I'm not using the tarot cards. So, Daphne, give me a moment. We just kind of drift off into the future here instead of staring at the computer. That would make you kind of creeped out that I'm staring at you.
Okay.
Okay, Daphne, the first name comes through as Chris. I don't know if that's a boyfriend or a manager with the name Chris, Christopher.
Chris.
Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling like there's a new company you're coming in around. I want to say it starts with an A, like Anderson's or Anders. I keep saying that, Anderson's. There's an A name of a company. It could be, I keep saying A and then son, so it could be Anderson, Allison, A with an son name to it. Okay?
Okay.
I keep feeling like we're supposed to say health food. Maybe it's just I just got out of a cooking class. But I'm supposed to tell you healthy wellness foods, nutrition, dietitian, foods with you. Can I ask you, what do you do for a living or did?
Caregiving. But I come from an administration background.
Maybe I was reading you in the last reading because I was convinced she was working with gerontology. Fancy word for working with old people. But I keep feeling like I'm supposed to say health food to you.
Yeah, I need to eat healthily. I don't. My diet's very poor.
Okay, then definitely start there for you. Of course, you don't want to be where you practice what you don't preach. So you want to practice what you preach. And I feel like it's connected to a job to you. So I see you staying in the caregiving fields. And I feel like you could be learning different diet techniques and then taking it forward to your patients or the people you care for. Now, I am feeling that you're associating yourself to a company that would hire other CNAs, whether it's called Certified Nursing Associates, organizing them. So what I'm seeing ahead for you is that there is a lot more prestige, money, management entering your life. Now, I just heard December. Wow, that's sooner than I thought. Okay, December. Do you do also something with respiratory, or is that you with the heaviness to the chest?
That's me.
Oh, Lord.
I suffer from COPD.
That's what I'm getting. Oh, you poor baby. Okay.
I feel like a pacemaker. I have a heart condition.
Okay, I'm feeling the heaviness in the chest, like I can't get a good deep breath. So I know I'm in your energy field. As much as this may, I don't want to, I hope you don't have allergies. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Daphne. Okay, I hope you don't have allergies, but outdoors more, be in the garden, fresh air, be around oxygen. Are you anywhere near a town that has an oxygen bar? I mean, ask your doctor about this one, but You need to oxygenate that lungs, okay? And then I'm feeling that you're reminding me of another person I know whose family member died of cancer. And in turn, went from eating French pastries and all kinds of bad stuff to all of a sudden flipping them around and then eating very healthy. And then being able to communicate, teach, write a book, and travel the world teaching people about simple ingredients or about recipes, about that food heals. And in a lot of ways, I'm seeing you doing that as well. So I feel like this is Spirit's way of giving you a second chance. And I also get a very, very strong feeling about you. You're healthier. You're like healthy as a bull. Other people may not be able to handle your health. Handle your condition, and they would just give up. Now, for some reason, I don't see your spirit giving up. So, if the doctor says, well, look, if the doctor gave you a bucket list, I think you better start saving your money because you're going to outlive the prediction on the doctor. Have you ever heard of the study called the China study? Levi?
No.
For every dietitian and nutritionist out there, I may have called it wrong. It's not the China syndrome. Nope. It's the China study. And what nutritionists did was study people in China that lived over 100 years old. And they found out that these people were eating grains and vegetables and legumes, which is beans, and they were living for a very long time. What they were not eating was fat, dairies, junk food, etc. And they had studied them. And then for some reason, I feel like you're going to be on some kind of diet that you'll discover and speak with your doctor about it and work with the practitioner, because I see you lasting a very long time. Wow. I feel like this is your new purpose, Daphne. Look, you have a choice. You can either look at it like a death sentence or say, you know what? God just hit me with a 2x4. So let's make a house out of it.
Okay. Well, I've got a list as long as my arm of ailments wrong with me. I've just been put off work due to my health.
Mm-hmm. It's just, it feels like there's good. Yes. It's your mindset. Remember, it's, what is that Dr. Michael Beckwith likes to say? Where attention flows, energy. Yeah, where energy goes, attention flows. Okay, don't quit my day job. But anyway, I screwed it up. What I'm getting with you is if you focus on how you can improve yourself, then these ailments are just opportunities for which you can help humanity by helping yourself.
Oh.
It's the way you got to look at things instead of falling victim to it. You see, I'm feeling like I'm seeing a vision, and I'm also getting the impression from Spirit that it's a spiritual upliftment and boost, as if an inspiring moment. Daphne, I know this is going to sound nuts, but I'm going to say it. 2 words, TED Talks. Do you know what that is?
No.
Well, I want you to go to Google and look up TED, T-E-D, and the next word would be Talks, T-A-L-K-S. It is a group of high-thinking people with concepts that are scientific, and some are like really kind of out there, but they'll make you think. And I feel like you will have a new way of looking at things health-wise that will benefit others.
Okay. Deep talk.
Yes, it's very, very deep thoughts. In fact, I believe Rhonda Byrne, who wrote the book The Secret. She's based in Australia.
Yeah, Rhonda Byrne.
That's right. So start rereading her books.
Yeah, I've read it before. I will pick it up and read it again. I was studying it and practicing it.
Good.
With a group.
Because I'm picking this up in your energy field, like that's, you're manifesting things to happen in the future. And by the way, TED Talks website is TED.com. So
TED.com.
Yeah, like the man's name, TED.com.
Yeah.
Okay. And Dave is my wonderful fellow in the background. It's technology, education, design, I believe. And if that was wrong, Dave, flash that code again to me. But technology, education, design, I believe. Worth it over and over. I really feel like you have a bigger purpose in life than you think you do, than think you know. And I noticed it, that the energy, as I went into your aura field, was real strong in the heart area. Now, you're saying you have COPD, a pacemaker, what have you. But I feel like there's a lot of heart
failure.
Okay. There's a lot of energy there. It's out of balance. Reiki. If you could seek out a Reiki counselor, a Reiki therapist, work with energy with them. Rebalance yourself. Girlfriend, I feel like you're going to have a book and a plethora of information to put into a book and to be a guide to other people seeking out knowledge for their own healing. See, hey, listen, Daphne, it's a good thing you live in Australia, because in the United States, for people that think outside the box, they usually get run over by the AMA. So consider yourself blessed that you're in Australia. I mean, if it heals disease, you're out of business. Just saying, but that's how the United States is. So there's a blessing while you're over there. But reread Rhonda Byrne. All right. Well, Daphne, thank you so much for calling me tonight. It has absolutely been a pleasure to speak with you. And I look forward to hearing from you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. My name is Psychic Medium Mary Beth Wrenn. That's WRENN.com. Just like the bird. 2 ends, 2 wings. 2 wings on a bird, 2 ends on my end of my name. You can find me at marybethwrenn.com and online. I also have a Facebook page, but I have to say I'm never on it. I'm very blessed to be very busy. So if you Facebook me, you think you might be better off simply emailing me at my website, and I could respond to you faster. I do phone readings or Skype readings, as you see here online. And I also meet people at my office in Davidson, North Carolina. It's not far from the airport, so if you want to fly right on in, you are more than welcome to. In fact, I've got 2 ladies flying in next week. I believe they are coming in from New York City. And also, I always like to use Skype or FaceTime. It's like being there, except you don't have to pay for the gas or the airplane ticket. Now, I also like to do events such as galleries, messages from the other side galleries. And if you're ever interested in seeing what I do in a public venue, just go to my website and look under events. With that said, I appreciate every one of you that listens to the show and takes the time. And I love the chat and the banter back and forth in the chat room. I hope that all of you get a satisfactory reading and have a lot of fun with the other psychics as well. Remember, always remember, reality is what you make it. Make sure you make it the very best. I will see you next week. Goodbye.